everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Rags to Riches. We have reached the centenary episode 100, and look at before you. We're doing very, very well. We've moved on a little bit into the season. We've gone past the January window. We've made a couple of, I think we made one or two signings. We'll show you that in a second. But since our game against Borussia, where we won 3-1, we went and beat Valencia 5-1 at home, absolutely panning them. Alexander getting back on the score sheet with that absolute fantastic hat-trick. But then we went and lost to the same team away from home. We lost on penalties in the BKT Cup. Disappointing. It was Leclerc that missed the deciding penalty. That was it was annoying. I must admit, there was at one point we thought we were actually going to win it because it took its time taking the penalty for them, and no, it just piled on the agony for us, really. We beat our mains 4-1 again. Alexander, a hat trick. He's been on fire recently, so I could not play him in the end. Strasbourg 1-0. This is the formation we're playing 3 midfield. We've reverted back to that after that penalty loss to Valencians. But yeah, 1-0. Alexander, 46th minute, straight after half time. I couldn't argue. Paris FC in the French Cup 9th round. 5-0. Alexander once again scoring 2 goals this time. Arribas 2 goals, and Marino as well on the score sheet. We had a friendly 5-0. Just a couple of fringe players. Levisar, Alsha and Alexander scoring, as well as Toledo and Sidibe getting his first goal finally for the club. It's been a long time coming, it has to be said. FC Sem away from home 2-1. Sidibe continuing, finding the net, and he got another one here in the 95th minute, a winner after we were 1-0 up, then they equalised a minute later, and then we did get the winner, so they did fight back. But we were all over FCSM in this game. Bordeaux 3-0. Vader is putting the ball in there, and same with Nolan. So he's got 2 in 2 games, really impressive. And Sidibe gets another goal. I think at this point we were resting Alexandra. There was talk that he needed a little bit of rest. The same again that happened last season, where we just kind of burnt him out, really. Nimes 3-1 away from home. Luis getting his first goal of the season. Vader yet again scoring, and Roger scoring as well. A great result that. We were 1-0 down at that point as well. Tours, we beat 2-0 in the French Cup 10th round away from home. Leclerc scoring 2 goals. You wouldn't have thought that from a central defender, but he did. He came up trumps. And then Alexandra comes back, and he goes and scores 2 goals straight away with Levisar in a 3-1 victory at home to Havre. But as you notice, the next 2 games, the Euro Cup first round knockout stage has been drawn, and we are playing Arsenal, the Gunners, the Premiership leaders. I think they are. Yeah, they are. They're leading in the Premiership. It's quite close, really. They've lost to Middlesbrough twice. Strange. Just have a look at their schedule. They lost to Leicester. That must have been that was FA Cup. So they've been knocked out in the FA Cup, but they're still going strong in the league. But they did lose to Middlesbrough there. They lost to Villa in the Carabao. But apart from that, apart from Middlesbrough, they're quite a good season going on. That's not bad at all. Are they in the Champions? They are. Well, obviously in the Euro Cup, because we're playing them. But they have got Aston Villa in between times. So, we might actually catch them when they're absolutely battered. But the second leg is at home. Ourselves, we're not doing too bad in the league. We are in second spot, so we have jumped back up there with so many straight wins. We are on form, so I'm hoping that we're going to carry this into the next 2 games. PSG looks to have got it sewn up already. They are 8 points clear, 2 games in hand still. And Alexander is topping the group on the goal scorers as well, ahead of Mbappe and Karlberg. I'm assuming that's on alphabetical order. The full draw for the Euro, though, the Euro Cup. Stuttgart have got Sporting. We've got Villarreal and Salzburg, but there is a lot of English teams in there. Juventus play Monaco. I mean, that's going to be a tough one for Monaco. Nimes have got Sparta Prague all away first leg, so they're going to rock it quite easily, I think. If they can get away with not losing, they might have a very, very good chance of progressing. Any other big teams? Sevilla will play Fiorentina. Dortmund have got Anderlecht, nice. Chelsea have got PSV of the Netherlands. Southampton are in there against Slavia Prague. Anybody else in there? Celtic at Leipzig, Young Boys, and Bayern Munich drop. So these teams dropping out from the Champions League have got each other. But it's going to be tough Euro 1 to win. I'd like to think we can at least progress to the quarter-finals. I would like that very much. Just before we move on to the side, we do say goodbye to Rybček. Him and Peugeot handed in transfer requests, which I was really annoyed. But Ferreira and Rybček do go because they're pre-arranged after the last window. Roxall's gone out on loan to Sporting, but we do say goodbye to our left back Peugeot. He forced this move, wasn't happy. I didn't really want to sell him at all. He's gone to Leipzig in Germany. We picked him. We didn't really make that much money on him, really, to be perfectly honest. And he was playing really well. I mean, I didn't really want to let him go. I didn't have a choice. But we do bring Joachim Sanchez, wing-back, full-back. And it's pretty much not far off same stats as Peugeot. He is slightly older, I think he was. But he comes from our men's. Look at that, one game, 8.3 already. And unfortunately, I don't think he's registered for Europe. We had to make a few decisions. These are the guys that are not registered. Baddy's not registered. Sanchez, Said, Frassange. Frassange, we're trying to get rid of him. He's not getting any game time. He's the least performing out of our three wingers. Toledo, he's not registered either, but things may change for the next stage around about the quarterfinals, I hope. But Goddard is going to be in goal. Bacalors, we've got Van der Baum, Leclerc and Fournier at the back. We've got Arribas, Roger and Matazzo. We've got Marino and Alsher all in the midfield with Alexander, our goal scorer. He's 19 goals already this season, and all of a sudden he's just come up trumps. I'm not sure who I want to put in. Luis should be playing instead of Leclerc, but Leclerc scored 2 goals. I'm going to put him in. I'm going to bring Luis in. He can play there. So, without any further ado, we have the Euro Cup first round knockout stage episode today. Both games, home and away. Okay, who have they got? They got Sargent, 9 goals in 23. Richarlison have they? Is that from Everton? 9 in 23? No. Who's this chap? He's 24. Yeah, he's worth 67 million though. Mingal. Where's he from then? Galatasaray. Okay, Turkey. Okay. The Cousins. Not bad. Fernandez. But they're going to come out attacking 4-2-4 virtually. So hopefully, let's prove a point into the tunnel and let's kick off. Arsenal are in. They're, is that red and black? Or something like that. Camel comes forward. We do get an interception though. And already we lose Fournier. Don't think we got anybody that can play left back. Diop will have to play there. Oh dear Lord. That isn't what we wanted straight away, is it? You're going to have to play there, I'm afraid, Diop. Oh, great. So I wonder if they'll let us register Sanchez now. I knew this was going to happen. Arribas out wide. It's easily intercepted. Kemmel comes forward. He skips past one of our players. We do get a header in. We do get back on there. Cousins now has it. Plays it back to Akinodi. Cousins into Richarlison. Or Richarlison. Sargent. Richarlison. It's going to have a go. And it's over the bar. First aim of the game today is really not concede any goals. And the second aim is to score goals. Goals are flying everywhere else apart from here in Marseille. I don't want this to be one of them games where we rue our chances. Coming up to half time, can we sneak one in here? Would be a massive goal. Diop inside to Matazzo, back to Diop. Diop is going to not quite getting the ball into the box. Cannons in, but Camel just takes a deflection and grabs it back. Cousins into Mateo. We should get under it. We don't get under it, but Matazzo does clean up very, very nicely into Marino, who powers forward, is going in on goal. That's a very, very good stop by Byrne. Corner ball. Can we get this in now? A couple of minutes to half time. It's a good header away. Marino's going to pass it back. He isn't. He is. Arribas now. Cross comes in. Back post. Roger now. Puts it back. Nobody there. Gedson pushes his other fellow player out the way. Runs with it. Tierney. And in the middle. Oh, that's a good stop. Very good interception at the expense of a corner. Cousins with it. Ball comes in and it's headed over. We can live with that. Get to half time. Let's find our people. Marino, good ball down the line. Alexander runs with it. He's got nobody in the middle with him. But Matazzo is on the edge of the box to Marino, who has a go, gets blocked. Arribas. This is end-to-end stuff. We are having the chances, but we're not getting it on target, and that's a very, very bad ball. But Roger does pick it up to Marino now. He's going to have another go and goal. And it's another big save by Byrne. How many chances? We've had 4 long shots to their 3, but no clear cut at all. It's a corner ball, referee. Arsenal come out more attacking now. We are pegging them back. Roger now. Oh, that's a good switch by Roger, but Matazzo, that's a poor effort, son. Half time. And we are dominant. I mean, there's a lot of big scores in there, but we need to go away with a victory here. Assertively say them. We're the underdogs. Go and give our fans something to cheer for. We're going to say show some passion as well. Alsha can come off. We're going to bring Nolan in. And I'm very tempted. This midfield needs to change as well. Vader, he's been playing very well. We're going to bring him in. Him and Rebus can swap. Yes, they can. And we'll do that. We'll see if that changes anything at all. And in the meantime, we're going to say get creative. A goal is needed, guys. Nicotia. Richarlison. Into the box. Nobody there. But Cousins does pick it up. Carmel. Oh, he's left on his... Referee's offside! That's offside! Oh, no. Can we just please have a good result? We're playing really well, but that's just left him on his own. But that play there's offside. Got to go attacking. Demand more. Come on. We've been on top of this game. There's no reason why we should be coming away with a loss. Can we at least get 1 goal? Into the box, Diop. We've talked about time wasting before. Good knock over to the far side. Bacalaws inside to Marino again. Overcooked it. Diop now. Cross comes in, and that is Marino with his 7th goal of the season, and it looks like we have got a goal back finally. It's taken us to the 89th minute to get an equaliser, or to score a goal even on a game really that we should have been winning. But that's a very, very good goal. Quite easily have knocked that over the bar, but he didn't. We're going to watch it again apparently. No, nowhere near offside. That's a very, very good goal. Can we sneak another one maybe? 3 minutes of added time on the clock, and that's a very, very good stop. And that's 1-1. Right, we're going to race over to the second leg. Well, we'll have to at least get 1 goal on our travels. So we'll see you guys in a few seconds. Right, then the team that's going to the Emirates then. There's not much of a change at all really, to be perfectly honest. Arsha's come out, Nolan's gone in. Sidibe's up front now because Alexander, he picked himself up an injury. He could, well, he'd be back to fitness in a day's time, was it? But he could feature. Fournier is going to continue at the left back. We've given him injections, so he's going to have to play, I'm afraid. Goddard is going to be in goal. Bacalaws, Leclerc, Louise and Fournier at the back. Vader, Roger and Arribas continue in midfield. Marino and Nolan out on the wings, and Sidibe. We are the underdogs. Mate, who's this guy? Oh, 26 and 32 points. So he's their main goalkeeper. So Burns not even playing. Why is he up front? Because he can score more goals, I take it. 10 and 15. Sidibe. 3 and 13. It's not great reading, is it? Right, prove a point. Let's kick off. Here we are at the Emirates. Interesting to see how many of we've brought with us. Chelsea are 2-0 up already after 3 minutes. 2 in 1 minute. Arsenal with the ball. I expect Arsenal to give us an onslaught. Oh, that is just poor. We've just handed it him. They've had 3 shots already inside of 5 minutes. How? Can anybody tell me how? Tierney on his own. I mean, that is just poor in the middle of the defence. That doesn't bode well at all now, does it? Kimi. We do header it away. Straight back to Kemmel though. Cousins. And we're 2-0 down. 18 minutes gone, we're 2-0 down. And I think our hopes of progressing are slowly but surely drifting away. And that's game over, I think. Maybe we just can't take him any further in Europe. Can't get past the group stage in the Champions League, and we definitely can't any further in the Europa. Show some passion, guys, come on. This is awful, absolutely awful. Bayern are 5-0 up against Young Boys after Young Boys were 2-0 up from the first leg. Wow. 1 shot on goal we've had. 1 shot on goal. Show me something else in the second half, because that is pee-poor. Right, Arsenal again coming forward. First couple of minutes of the half will be important. I mean, Arribas, you can come off, Leversar can come on, and Sidibe, Alexander is coming on for you. Attacking, we've got nothing else to lose, I guess. Get creative. It could open us up at the back though, which you are exploiting. Kemmel comes forward, and that's a very, very good stop by Goddard. We brought 3,000 away fans with us though, which is nice. Again, we're pegged back in our corner. We try and spread it around. That's a good. That's wayward ball, that is, isn't it? Really, we don't deserve. I think it may be time to look for another job, because we're not going to get a reputation up this way. That's 3-0. 3-0. And the away fans are just looking at a sham. Absolute sham. Akinode or Akinode. Wow, it's a good finish. What a difference a goal would have made. Maybe. Just maybe. Alexander with his 20th goal. We're not going to get 2 goals. I think that is long gone. Goalkeeper May spills it, but Alexander on hand to score his 20th goal of the season. I suppose that's an up, but way too late. Way too late. The 3,000 fans celebrate a goal, but it was way too late. An even game, but shots wise 23-13, that was the deciding factor really. And to be perfectly honest, they were all over us. Were they though? Were they really excellent, the effort? I don't think they were. And that's Europe already. We didn't last 5 seconds in there. Monaco are out as well. And Monaco just recently beat PSG in the league. 4-0. We're going to leave to physio. He's going to be out for 4 weeks. It doesn't matter now. We received $500,000 though, but does it really matter? To be dropped out of the Champions League and get knocked out straight away in the Euros, it's just disappointing. Right, we're going to play another bunch of games. I'm not sure when we're going to be coming back, because I'm just disappointed. We may come back to the French Cup, I guess. We are holders for that. Or we may come back down here somewhere. Probably Reims and Montpellier, I guess. I don't know. Really, there's nothing more to play for. Just have a look at the job centre. Is there anything going on? Spanish First Division, Oviedo. Sevilla. It's a possibility. Patrick Vieira, though. It could be a step into the Spanish, I guess. So they're 12th in the Spanish division. Well, we could be playing Barcelona, Real Madrid, Atletico. Wow, it could be we could be playing some of these guys. I just think we've taken Marseille as far as they can go. They're not going to win the league. They're not doing anything in Europe. We've had 2 chances in Europe now and just haven't progressed. The first time we didn't have the side, and now they've just proven that they just can't be with the big boys. Not yet. I mean, they might get through to the next year again, but we're not going to win the league. It's a possibility. That's not a bad team they've got, though, I must admit. But Spain, Germany, Freiburg. You see, again, we're looking at teams that could finish in Premiership. Bournemouth, there's a job going there. Oviedo, where are they? They're lying bottom, so we don't really want to go there, do we? Look at that. Even if we turned it around, not in enough time, I don't think. Not in 16 games we couldn't do that. But Sevilla's a possibility. Anywhere else, Bournemouth, don't really want to go to Bournemouth, I guess. But they're lying bottom of the table as well. We want to step up. Sevilla, it could be a step in the right direction. Italy, maybe? But Sampdoria are looking. They are 11th in Serie A. It's a possibility we could go there. Milan, Napoli, Juventus. Italy? Could Italy be it could well be, you know. Italy. 6 wins in 22, but they've only lost 6. They seem to be drawing an awful lot. Is there anybody else very particular? Augsburg? No. Bundesliga 2? No. We don't want anywhere up there. Austria? What about that? Spanish First Division? No. These are stable, so there's no point anywhere else. But we'll keep an eye on that. Sampdoria. We don't want to go Bologna, maybe. Upsetting that we've got knocked out of Europe once again. Did we get knocked out of Europe last year? I think we did, didn't we? We weren't in it last year. It was the year before when I first joined, wasn't it? We did get knocked out in the first round there to Roma after a draw at home, and then we got hammered away. Same old, same old. It just proves that they're just not good enough. Right, if you enjoyed that, please pop a like on there. If you'd like to see more on YouTube channel, please subscribe. And until next time, hopefully we'll hear something from these jobs. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you.